Hey, so if you're thinking about starting a business in 2025, or you have a business and you want to grow it in 2025, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to go over 6 different digital marketing strategies that you can start applying to your business, whether your business has already existed or you're thinking about starting a new business. And the cool thing about all these strategies is that they can be implemented today. My name is Will Ross, and I'm a digital marketing expert that has helped multiple businesses get to the 6 and 7 figure mark, both from my agency and from my newsletter. If you do go on to enjoy this video, please click the like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Let's dive right in. So the first proven digital marketing strategy that you need to be implementing today is getting warm leads into your business. Now, this can look like a multitude of different things. The reason I'm talking about it and why I'm so adamant about it is because it's extremely easy. When you're starting a new business, it's really easy to think about all the people that you haven't tapped into yet, the untapped market that's out there and the pool of people that could use your services, but they have no idea who you are. Well, when I started my agency, this was me. I thought about all the people that I could go to that have no idea who I am, instead of going to my immediate network of friends, family, business owners that I already know and trying to sell them on my services first. Look, I'd have saved my agency a lot of time had I just gone to a family friend who owned a business or just a friend in general who owned a business that needed marketing services that I could help out, but I didn't. So I sat here trying to cold email, cold call, and do all the cold DMs possible, and it took me weeks to sign my first client when I probably could have had a client within the first week had I just reached out to my immediate warm network. Like I said, warm network can be family, friends, business owners that you already know, and how you can reach them is pretty simple. You just use social media. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you likely have a phone, you likely have a Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn account, and you could just reach out to your friends and family, putting a post up saying, hey, my name is Will Ross. I'm starting my new lead gen agency targeting, real estate agents, lawn care, landscaping, whatever it may be. If anybody's interested, or you may know somebody that's interested, give me a call. That right there will do so much more for you starting out than just doing cold calling, cold emailing, and so on and so forth. The reason why this is so lucrative is because you don't have any case studies yet. You can't really sell somebody on your services without having proof of work in the background unless you're offering something free, and everybody does that nowadays. So it's much easier to go to friends and family that actually know you and like you and would trust you with their money. So you go on to service them and you would help them with their lead generation, with their real estate market or their landscaping business or pressure washing business, and you would actually provide results for them that you can use going forward to all the people that don't know who you are. Tapping into your own existing network is something that a lot of people miss out on, and it's extremely low hanging fruit. So if you're starting a new business or you have a business and you're kind of struggling for leads, try reaching out to people that you know and people that trust you. The second proven digital marketing strategy I have here is the no-sell email marketing strategy. So basically all you do here is you get somebody to sign up for your newsletter, and then you have a drip campaign of 3 to 5 emails or a 7-day email. So it could be a 1 email per day for an entire week, not selling them anything, just giving them value. That may sound stupid because you're like, okay, well, if I'm not going to sell anything, if I don't pitch my services, if I don't have a call to action, how am I going to get revenue? How am I going to grow my business? The way you're going to grow your business is by getting people to trust you. Here's how you get people to not trust you. They sign up for your email newsletter, and then you blast them with an offer right then and there. That is an immediate turnoff for a lot of business owners out there. So for me, it would be really beneficial if I just gave you something up front with no ask in return, like I do for my newsletter. So I give you a marketing cheat sheet and outreach templates right ahead, and I don't ask for any kind of sale. I just give it to you right ahead. I put you in my newsletter and I provide value for the newsletter. That's it. I may ask for you to buy one of my services or PDFs later on, but not in the first day. This method is strictly to get people to start to trust you. Without trust, there is no sales, and with no sales, there is no business. I'd recommend using a couple different platforms to get this started. So Beehive, Substack, ConvertKit all work really great, and I believe all of them have free trials that you can start using pretty much today. Again, you've got to establish credibility within your market, within your service, whatever it may be, and you got to get people to trust you. You got to get people to be more comfortable before buying your product, because if you ask them to buy your product, they won't, because they don't know who you are. They don't know the kind of value you bring to the table yet. One thing that kind of goes along with this is reply and win. So this is the third digital marketing strategy that I'm beginning to use for my agency, and I haven't tested it at length yet, but I'm seeing some other people that have used it, and I'm really excited to use it for my agency. Let me explain. So basically, this is an email marketing tactic where in a newsletter, you put out some copy and you say, hey, by the way, if you reply to this email, I'm only running this deal for the next 3 days. Reply to this email and you get, 20, 30, 40% off the first month of my services if you just reply and say, anything. You could ask subscribers a simple question like, what's your biggest challenge with marketing? Where are you struggling to find leads? What are you trying that's not working? And what have you not tried that you're excited to try? You could ask a multitude of questions, but if they reply to you, if they take that extra step that actually shows interest, reward them. Simple enough. Those who reply get a special offer or a limited time deal, and in doing so, you get to refine your messaging by seeing how many people replied to that certain question. If you find that a question reported better than another question, then you double down on that. Reply and win is something I'm very excited to use for my newsletter going forward, and I think it's something you should implement as well. Fourth is the Trojan horse lead magnet. Now, when we talk about lead magnets on this channel, and I've talked about it plenty because I'm an email marketing agency owner, so lead magnets are my jam. It's creating a PDF 9 times out of 10, which is great. You want to provide as much value as possible, and a lot of that can be done by creating a very lucrative and valuable digital product by creating a PDF. So again, that marketing cheat sheet that I give to people is 16 pages of years of knowledge. So they get that right out the bat, and it's incredibly valuable. Here's a different way of approaching it though. Instead of creating a generic PDF that, let's be honest, anybody could create a mini quiz or a tool or a calculator that fits whatever niche you're trying to serve. So for example, a fitness expert or somebody trying to, sell their fitness services or fitness plans or meal plans would create a macro calculator, something that you can use instantly that provides value out the gate. It's ultimately taking that extra step past a PDF. Because like I said, PDFs are great and a lot of people don't have the knowledge to create those, so they're still valuable. But going the extra step further and creating an actual tool that people can use right out the bat could be extremely, extremely valuable. Let's go back to that fitness example. If you're trying to sell your meal plan to people and you provide a macro calculator, so a calculator that really tracks people's macros throughout their day, and it's 100% free, and you have your target market of maybe let's just say overweight people, overweight men, overweight women, whatever it may be, and they start tracking their macros with your tool and they're not paying you a dime, if that tool brings them value to their life, chances are they're going to go the extra step and actually buy your high ticket service. And that could look like, again, I'm not a fitness guy, but that could look like $1,000 a month, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month, depending on who you're selling to, for a full meal plan, a full workout plan, and so on and so forth. Go the extra step. Create something extremely unique that fits your target market, that gives them value instantly and gives you trust and reputability on the back end. The fifth proven digital marketing strategy is the before and after SEO cheat code. So in search engine optimization, what I've found to work better than most other forms of copy is simply before and after. What did your business look like before I started working with you, and what does it look like now? So before working with Upper Hand Marketing Agency, you may be getting 1, 2, 3, 4 leads a week, a month. After working with Upper Hand Marketing, you were able to achieve 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 leads in a month. And that before and after can go a long way if you rewrite it in different forms of content. So there's many ways that you could post this, and there's many ways that you could get a lot of eyeballs to this kind of content. One, you could post a YouTube video like this and interview a client, and basically that's just a VSL testimonial. So I'm interviewing you saying, what were you doing before? What was I able to do coming into your, business, and how has that changed your business and ultimately changed your life? And it doesn't have to be a YouTube video. You could do a newsletter on it. You could post a blog post. You could post on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You could post it on socials. Really, you could post it on everywhere. And that's not even the biggest thing. The biggest thing is now you have an incredible case study that you can use going forward. So if you're using paid ads for your company, and let's go to like a different example. So maybe pressure washing. You have a before and after picture of the before of like a driveway that you pressure washed, and then after. Before it was all dirty and muggy and the house didn't look really, really great because the driveway was all, dirty. Afterwards, it's spotless. The driveway totally transforms the look of the house, and you have that before and after picture. You don't really need to say a whole lot. If you're advertising, you simply put a before and after. That's what I can do for you. Again, for something like that, the copy doesn't really go anywhere because it's not in the copy. It's in the actual photo proof that I've done it for somebody and I can do it for you. So when you're thinking about different pieces of content to make, consider making before and after content. Before I launched my YouTube channel, I was getting 1, 2, 3 leads a day. After I launched my YouTube channel, I now get 10 to 15 leads per day for people wanting my services. I would use that going to different YouTubers that I could say, hey, I could transform your YouTube business. I've done it. I've transformed my own life and I can transform yours as well, because I have the before of me not getting many leads, and I have the after I put in my service, my value, and now it's totally transformed my business. Use the before and after SEO cheat code, and I guarantee you'll start seeing more results pretty much instantly. The sixth and final digital marketing strategy that is proven to work for your business in 2025 is the Netflix content model. Now, you may be thinking like, what does Netflix have to do with this? Netflix has nothing to do with this. Actually, don't watch Netflix. Okay, it's a waste of your time. What I mean by that is instead of creating one-off content pieces, create part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 piece content pieces that get viewers to go to the next piece of content. Now, you're not leaving them on a cliffhanger. Well, you could, but you want to provide value in each one of these pieces of content. So I'm making a video series right now centered around building a cold email marketing campaign. I haven't released any videos yet, but I'm creating part 1, part 2, part 3, and I really am curious to see how those viewers interact with that kind of content piece. Not only will they get value into seeing how I'm actually able to build this campaign myself, but they'll get to see the results from start and then 2, 3, 4, and then at the finish line as well. Not only does it get more eyeballs, and it kind of increases the viewer retention of somebody that would otherwise just watch one of your videos or pieces of content and then go somewhere else. It creates reputability behind your brand and your business. The more that somebody watches you, the more that somebody listens to you, the higher likelihood they are to actually go forward with buying your service. I've noticed this within my business. I offer one-on-one consultations with people that watch my videos, and people that watch one video don't ever book a consultation. People that watch, like, let's say you watch this video and then you go through my backlog of over 100 marketing videos, then you're more likely to convert. That's just the way things go, because there's a backlog of content that you can look at. Now, if you were to create just a one-off, video saying like, here's how I started and scaled a cold email marketing campaign, that'd be great, but you're not going to get as many views, and you're not really going to be as reputable as if you were to do a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and so on, because you're not bringing your viewers through that whole process, unless the one video you post is like an hour long, which in that case, sure. Adopt the Netflix model of your content, and I guarantee that the viewership, the average viewership of somebody coming to your website or YouTube channel or newsletter will increase tenfold. If you went on to enjoy this video, please click the like and subscribe button. It is a huge goal of mine to hit the 10,000 mark by the end of 2025. I think it's a pretty lofty goal, but we can do it as a community. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.